What's going on, guys? It's your boy John Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like Shedeur Sanders is turning heads nationwide as he continued to dominate in training camp. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. There is a lot of things going on in the football world right now. As the NFL is currently getting prepared for the 2025 season, there's one quarterback on the board that the nation is talking about, and that is former Colorado Buffalo star quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Now, we all know the draft saga. We all know ultimately what happened. Jimmy Haslam came out yesterday, ruffled a bunch of feathers. He even wound up being on First Take, pretty much a topic with them talking about how does Shedeur possibly feel after hearing Jimmy say that about him, which we're going to go over all of that in a minute. But, guys, we got to talk about this play right here. And this is the play of Shedeur Sanders avoiding a heavy pass rush. Now, many people were saying, critics talking about Shedeur Sanders possibly not getting the ball out fast enough, possibly is part of his reason why he's been taking a lot of those sacks. I just want you guys to take a look at this play right here, man. Watch this right here. Two pass rush. Got out of there. Now, the critics have to be looking silly. They have to be looking silly because many people said this and that about Shedeur Sanders not being able to, read coverages, get out of the pass rush, and you just think that there. Now, one thing that I've been having trouble with is finding good long clips with Shedeur. A lot of these clips with Shedeur Sanders are second clips, just like this, because word on the street is Shedeur Sanders is not getting enough reps. Shedeur Sanders maybe get 3-4 reps the whole damn day. Like, that's the verdict, and that's the measure of it all. So anytime we get a chance to see Shedeur Sanders throw the ball, it's an iconic thing, but quiet as it kept, Shedeur Sanders is not getting as many reps as his peers. It just is what it is. That's word on the street. That's why it's not that much coverage of him coming out. And the little plays that you get to see is only like 15, 20 seconds. Hence why I decided to make it my business not even to go to Cleveland. Because I'm coming to see Shedeur. Now, I'm not going to fly myself all the way up to Cleveland, and Shedeur's only getting 2-3 reps, bro. It just don't make sense. I don't want to see him like that. I want to see Shedeur balling out the whole damn practice. Now, with all of that being said, like I stated, ESPN made it their business to speak about Shedeur this morning, and this is what they had to say, man.
Is he saying that's not happening because he didn't think Shedeur would be available, or is he saying that's not happening because we didn't want to take him?
He's not saying that because he didn't think Shedeur was going to be available. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that because I in my opinion, they're saying that because he's sitting there saying, look, they didn't really have him ranked that high. They didn't think they were going to draft. I don't know who ultimately pulls the trigger on this. Here's the bigger issue. I don't even really care why he said what he said. This is what it tells me, though. What it tells me is that this young man is ice skating uphill. That's what it tells me.
Exactly. Hence why, like I just said, we have not seen very many reps of Shedeur. And the reps we do see is only a couple seconds long. I don't know what Shedeur's future is, but I've been saying this since he got drafted. He needs to get the hell out of Cleveland, bro. They don't want him. They never wanted them. They wanted the free pub. They wanted the free reports. This is just the nature of what is happening here.
Because they are not in lockstep as far as how they view him within that organization. What else did you come out and say? As I was driving home on Friday night, if you would have told me we were going to draft Shedeur Sanders on Saturday, I would have said, that ain't happening. What that means is there's enough people at the top of the totem pole who are like, nah, he's not for us. Simple as that. And then he went on to say, we had the right people in the room. We had a meeting about it Saturday, and we had the right people in the room, and ultimately Andrew picked the player. I mean, well, what the hell?
Why are you saying that right now? He's on the team.
Exactly. So if you're Shedeur Sanders and you're sitting wherever you're sitting in the dorm rooms in Berea like that I slept in when I played for the Browns too during training camp. And you're watching or you're watching the news and you're seeing the owner sit there and go, no, well, as of Friday night, they weren't even thinking about me. And then they had a meeting and the right people were in there and they wound up drafting me. I'm sitting here going, man, am I really at the right place here? Do I have people that are all rooting for me that want to make this competition here really fair and equitable? They want to make it an organic competition, or are there ultimately going to be some people who are saying, I didn't want this guy. And so they're not going to support me in those personnel meetings that I was a part of for 8-9 years. And I know how people can get personal with those things in those meetings. This was not a real good interview in my estimation, because it doesn't help the player at all. And quite honestly, it doesn't help the opinions that we have about how Cleveland goes about doing business. It doesn't at all to me.
And those are the facts of the matter. He's exactly right. This doesn't help Cleveland case not one bit. They don't want Shedeur. They never wanted Shedeur. Shedeur was just a quick flip, a quick grab, and they're going to hold him hostage, man. Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this thing. Keep them bells on. I'm coming right back with another one. And until next time, man, shake the haters off. And to all of the haters, quit stealing my damn titles. I'm out of here, man. Peace out.
You coming. You should have seen by now. Coming. Yeah, they talking about it. We coming. They doubting us. We coming. They saying. We coming. They think it's a game. Coming. I don't give a damn what they say. You best believe we coming.